What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory Identity Crisis. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello on spaghettis. Hello on spaghettis.
My spaghetti. I'm good. Yeah. I don't know if I believe you.
Don't worry, Goobers can talk through the pain. It's what he's been trained for.
Almost had an entire meatball going to my lung. I'm fine.
That's fine. That's normal operating procedure for Goobers. For Goobers
okay.
10.
It's all right. We just know that Goobs chokes on balls.
I do. Meaty ones at that. Angus beef this time.
Wow. Spendy. Welcome.
Fuck, every
welcome
single
to-
meal is just like a small battle between meat and the food.
That's because you choose to do this to yourself.
I'm the champion. Why would I quit now? Haven't lost a battle.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Identity Crisis. If you've never seen the stream before, oh boy, you're in for a treat. Goobers might die.
Goobers will die before Jack does.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. We do the Masked superhero role-playing game here, and it's generally very silly as well as very dramatic, and I try to make as many people cry as possible, whether it be from tears of happiness or tears of sadness. We like to do a combo roller coaster of emotions here. And today's going to be an interesting episode. I'm curious to see what will happen, because I'm not in the greatest of moods, so I might just kill everybody. I don't know. We'll see. TPK. Could happen. I don't know.
All right, wait. Let me make this better for everyone.
Don't.
You're a ninny, man. You're a ninny.
You even messed up the joke.
You did. You ruined
I was eating.
You just
I was
called him a
fighting
ninny
my
man.
food and trying to insult you at the same time. It's hard work, okay?
I would think you'd be used to it by now.
Fair.
Only Goobers
Fair.
would hear Wax say, "I'm in a bad mood," and then go, "I'm gonna insult you."
I'm just going to stir the pot because that's what I do. I'm Goobs.
Yep.
Thanks,
Well-
Goobs.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Why don't we go around the room? Let's introduce our wonderful players and their characters, and we'll hop right into things. Jay, you want to start us off?
Hello there, bud. So I'm just grabbing my hat. Welcome to the show. I am Jay. I play Bob, Kid Canuck Horton. He's the Janus of this system.
Every fucking time.
Every fucking time, man. I have to say it, though. It's literally a class, guys, okay? I did not take it on account of my name being Jay. In fact, I didn't even realize. I have responsibilities, mortal, mundane, mediocre responsibilities, like Owen, the 4-year-old baby that I babysit on the Tuesdays and Fridays. Like Elena Dubray, my French teacher who doesn't like me being a hero. And the third, why have I forgotten the third one? Jesus, my dad. Oh my God, my poor dad. He has dementia.
And he forgot you.
Wow.
And it's even more sad.
Oh man.
Ah!
It looks like it runs in the family.
I don't even have to try.
We'll make our sense sad.
Bob stays home sometimes to help out, but when he can, he uses his kinetic absorption powers and his rodent control to help out the team, especially his good old pals, whoever I'm tossing this over to next, Whack.
Well, the beauty, the thing that you really have to think about is if you can combine your powers and then you do rodent absorption.
Do you
Just
just
a
like
thought.
throw like chinchillas at people?
Oh my God.
They have like the little springy tail, like
No,
I don't know. I don't even.
He sucks up rodents in his hands. You know, like sometimes see the snake hands? He just has rat hands. Just chittering,
no.
gnawing hands.
Dan,
They're
you
all
want to
just like-
create some more nightmares for people? Wait, I have to adjust your soundtrack. We have to activate
I
your
can't do that because I
soundtrack.
actually have the teeth for it. It'll look too realistic.
There we go.
Told you we'd make ourselves
there
that
we go.
enough.
Rat hands and baby ducks. That's me. I'm Domestic Dan. I play Jack Gray, the superhero Blight. He is the doomed character. He is dying. He is rotting from the outside in. And he does his best to lead the team and is sacrificing himself every time he does it, much to their disappointment and sadness.
Alrighty.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome. Next up is Goobers. Goobers, continue on, please.
Waiting for the music. All right, cool. Hello there, citizens! My name is Goobers, and on this wonderful show, I play the hero known as Samuel Washington, the Phonic Fighter. That's his real name's Samuel Washington. Doesn't matter. He has the control of sonic power. And on top of that, he's got a badass Twitter following, which is, oh no, I didn't cheat up. Where's that? And Twitter following is 16,803 followers on the Twitters. So if you're wondering, listen, I'm not deaf enough, call upon the Phonic Fighter. He's here to blow your ears out your butt and smile doing it.
Blow your ears out your butt. That's his tagline. I don't really know how to follow with a transition to you, PB, so I'm just going to say it's your turn now.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hi, I'm PB. I play Estrella. And I am sad that that Jack is going to be dying at some point. That's all I got. Thank you so much for being here.
Or is she?
Yeah, or am I?
Also, can we make sure we get a counter going for how many times PB meant to mute but didn't?
Yep. Let's just have a running thing. I will. How about can I push to talk in Zoom?
Will you forget?
I think you can.
Yeah,
I think you
probably.
can push to mute in Zoom. It's like backwards or something.
I love doing that.
Oh.
Well, you can do that in Discord. I don't know about Zoom, but I believe it.
I want to say that it's. I
fine.
think they do a little switcheroo. Vo.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm back.
Ugh.
I'm Bio. Hello. My character is called Lucy Copper Anderson. She possesses telekinesis. She's a reformed character. Just recently joined the group. You guys don't know much about her yet, and right now she's just struggling to fit in and everything. And yeah, that's all really right now, for now at least.
Oh yeah. Did you guys forget where we were last week? I'm just curious.
Oh no, I didn't.
I
I
didn't.
kind of did, but
Well,
I didn't.
wait.
I reminded myself.
Yeah, no, I remember where we're at.
Yep.
Did we leave the scene, or are we?
No, like I mean,
No, we're just still right
okay,
there.
Right. I remember where we're at. Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Just to start things off today, why don't we start things off on a possible positive note? Sam, you want to go ahead and roll for your follower bullshit, please?
go. Okay.
I never
Alright.
did that last round. Damn it.
Yeah, it's rough.
What is it? Is it a 2d6?
You roll plus your superior.
Okay.
God, Whack is in a mood. There is.
I love how, I
hobos
didn't
in
like,
the
it
chat.
didn't even like click in my head like that. So I was like, yeah, I didn't ask him to roll. That's my dumbass's fault. That makes sense. Like, you don't ask the DM. It's not the DM's job. All
That
right.
is true.
Do I get a bonus for being an asshole?
Does anyone?
Anyone? Thank you. Oh my God, you owe me a Coke. Sorry. I was way too excited about that.
That's a 1 to the mute counter. That's a 1 to the mute
Sorry.
counter. All right.
That's a 9. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a 2d6. Ooh. 300 followers. 300
Oh
followers.
no! Not 300 followers, getting me up to 17,103. No!
Wouldn't that be a horrible thing to say? Oh, it's only 300 followers this week.
So being a celebrity is like, I think.
It took me like a full year to get that many. God.
Yeah, PewDiePie farts and he loses that many. You're not seeing these rolls because for some reason the window's not right. Let me fix that.
That's okay. It's, the longer it takes to get to what's about to happen, the better. That's fine. That's okay.
Pootie pie. Oh,
Pootie.
God damn it. Sorry.
Poot
Booty
pie.
pie farts.
In poot pie.
Poot pie.
Poot. Because that's the best word to use instead of
on.
part.
There it is.
Poot. I agree.
Did
It's a
someone
vulgar
just
word,
poot
man.
in here?
It's a vulgar word. Poot
I
is
think-
very.
I think I heard somebody poot.
It's got
There we go. Let's fix that.
more
there.
personality.
And then let's
Be
do
honest,
that.
who pooted in
There we
chat?
Go.
Did you poot?
All right, we're
Okay.
fixed. We're all set.
Admit it.
So
Hooray.
let's continue on where we left off from the last session. Last session, the characters had a fight with well, they sort of wrapped up a fight with a rather ragey type fellow who seemed to be inciting a riot in a soccer stadium. Many of the people in the stands, a lot of the fans and whatnot, were sent off into various parts of the city and caused a ton of property damage all around. The group, as well as their teacher, Mrs. Ferguson, known as the Alchemist, arrived for the scene and tried to subdue this individual. They managed to, with the help of, well, an unintentional tank in copper, managed to subdue this evildoer. Well, after that was done and they were wrapping things up, they waited for an ambulance to help with some of the people that were injured, as well as Copper. Unfortunately, when the ambulance arrived, it careened into a nearby building and blew up. When they went to investigate, they found that a silhouetted individual was concealed in the shadows and firing with some sort of rifle with various functions, including some sort of grenade launcher. The area was also trapped, so when they went to try to stop this person, the group ran into several problems. Namely, Blight, Estrella, and the Phonic Fighter were knocked unconscious. They did, however, manage to get saved by Estrella, who used her moment of truth to rescue Sam, who was trapped up on one of the higher floors of a building that was collapsing. It was dope as shit. And
Thick AF, bro.
after saving Sam, she powered down. And thinking that this silhouette had left, Kid Canuck and Copper were trying to see if they could get everyone out of here, find another ambulance, anything. They were struggling, trying to find some sort of recourse. However, the silhouetted figure returned and said, pointing at Blight, "I'm not leaving without that one." And Kid Canuck, what do you do with Copper? As 3 of your team are down.
How far away is he?
He is probably standing, I would say, 50 or 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
What's 7 meters? Wait, hold on. I got it. Okay.
Divided by 3.
We only use
20.
freedom units here.
That's 3.8 equals. So he's about 60 away, and I can hear him. I probably. Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. What do you want with him? Can I try and pierce a mask?
Absolutely.
I actually want to do that.
Balls in on the
Well,
roll.
who's
think-
better at it?
I think my mundane. What's your mundane? Copper.
1 second. It is at 1.
Okay, mine's a 2, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the roll here.
Yeah.
So basic move, pierce the mask. Go ahead and roll plus your mundane. Unless you have any bullshit, any moves that help you here.
I'm just trying to think. I'm gonna use my move Game Face. Mark a condition to take the Afraid condition. And that gives me a +1 on all rolls ongoing from here on.
Ooh.
Balls.
So, roll that with a +1.
Oh, shit!
Do we have team points?
That's a 6. Let me check. The team points have not been refreshed yet. You are at 0. You have no team points, unfortunately.
No!
That is a 6. That is a
Do I have any other
fail.
bullshit? Do I have any other bullshit?
So
I have no bullshit. No.
Copper have bullshit.
you
Can I
can't.
try?
No, we already did the roll.
No, I don't like to do re-rolls for stuff.
Okay.
It's just a pet peeve of mine. It defeats the purpose of rolling, basically. It's
yeah,
like,
I feel you.
You're
I
good.
don't- so you can't get a read on this person. You can't even see their face. You can't read their body language. They look like a silhouette. It looks as if there's an imaginary plane, like just a two-dimensional plane that's perpendicular to the ground that this figure is resting upon. And you can't really make out anything beyond the fact that they are trying to indicate towards Blight.
Yeah. So I'm gonna instead. Wait, he's not going anywhere. Why don't you get out of here?
I've already dealt with 3 of your friends.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there, buddy.
I will give you 5 seconds to comply.
Real quick, can I assess what is there around to put to quickly obstruct his view of them?
Of them? Sure.
Yeah,
Give me an
like I could
assess.
just stuff them behind.
So
real quick.
here's the question: do you want to do an assess, or do you just want what's around you?
I would rather. Sorry, I'd like to do the assess if I can. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot there was stuff associated with
Sure.
that.
So an assess is a plus superior.
Plus my superior. Plus
And
1.
again, are you the one that wants to do this, or do you,
I was-
or is it Copper that wants to do this?
What's
I'm
your
assuming
Plus your superior.
my superior's at 1.
I've got a 0, but I've got a +1 to it, so it evens out. I was thinking I was gonna do this because I'm the one looking for I've
Yeah.
got them both, I think, over my shoulders, like I said. So that is a
That's a 5.
Did you
So-
level up?
no.
So
not
two
yet.
two potential that you get to mark so far for this.
I got
Okay.
2 XP. Yeah.
Okay, so just in your immediate vicinity, there's the ambulance that's burning, and there's a bunch of people. You guys are trying to carry 3 people,
Yeah.
and you're kind of on your own right now. It seems. I think maybe your brain is maybe entering like a little bit of a panic mode because you're
Yeah.
in such a horrible position right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so they say so they're starting a countdown.
Okay. Copper, real quick. What can you do? All right, Lucy.
Oh,
Hi, hi.
I can move metal around and everything. Why?
Okay. Well, what can you do against him? He's about to teleport.
Okay, I'll
He doesn't-
create a barrier. I'll create a barrier. I stamp my foot, and can I create like a little barrier around us of
Sure.
just
The
from the city?
Yeah, sure. The copper that you've got as your armor right now
Mm-hmm.
starts to ting, 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 starts to detach from you and start to form like a wall. I guess as big as you can. It's probably not that big. I'd say maybe like 6 feet wide by maybe like a 6 by 6 rectangle.
I'm still holding Estrella, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
we cover them up?
This is all I can do right now. Is this okay?
Can you bend it
3.
over them?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm
let's do
gonna
it.
I'm gonna start
2.
putting them down on the ground and just ask her to like create a literal
1.
shield. And I'm gonna stand in front of the shield that she's covered them with.
I quickly
and
put
wait
down
for Buddy.
Strayer next to them as well and just cover them with the metal instead.
Okay. You hear a few different noises. It sounds like chink, dink, 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 dink. And then you hear a chick.
Do I see him moving at all? Like, is he doing anything?
She's got a barrier up. I'm assuming you're behind that, or are you?
I said to cover them, like
Okay.
to wrap them
Yeah,
and
yeah, like
Okay.
cover them. Yeah, like create a thing over them
Okay.
to protect them.
So
and
yeah,
I'm standing in
you
front
can
of it.
see he's aimed his rifle like at the ground. You can see these like spider-like things like attached to the concrete, like ka-chink, ka-chink,
Okay.
ka-chink, to the
Can I just-
asphalt.
The second I start seeing those down, can I use my rodent control to get insects to come up from underneath the cracks in the pavement, and just start to like infect it?
So you want the insects basically to interfere with whatever
Yeah,
it
I
is
just
that he just
bite
did.
bite the wires. I'm just transmitting as the images of just getting inside and them like going around in the wiring and whatever ones can fit in.
what are they made out of? Are they made out of metal?
Okay. So, I don't know if you see them. You have the barrier that's kind
Okay,
of going
sure,
up.
sure,
I
yeah.
think you're occupied with that. This is kind of a separate thing that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think what's going to happen here is you are going to try to unleash your powers. Go ahead and roll plus your freak. You did get
I
an
have-
adult move, though, didn't you?
Can I use my adult move?
I
have-
puberty boys. Wait. Sorry.
I'm a grown ass man now. I have. wield
I'm
your
no
power.
longer Bob. I'm Bob.
So wield your powers. When you wield your powers with precision or grace, roll freak. On a hit, choose 1, and on a 10+, choose 2.
Go
No
for it.
negative effect.
Wield your powers.
That's a +1 to that as well.
Bus, 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 bus.
Buzz, buzz, buzz!
10.
Yes!
10. Choose
On a
2.
10+, choose 2.
Knock him out, Bob.
I want to neutralize an opponent or threat, at least for now.
Yes!
Okay.
And I want to... What does take hold of something vulnerable do you mean? Like I...
Like grab it. Oh,
That's 2. That's 2. There's the 2. That's 2.
I'm not.
I do it all the time.
I'm not going to tell you.
You don't know what's vulnerable. You'll just do it. And I want to take hold of something vulnerable to me.
Okay.
I don't...
Alrighty. So, I think what happens is the bugs start to crawl up from maybe like maybe like a sewer grate. And maybe there's some mosquitoes and stuff around. It is nighttime. They are mostly nocturnal, so they start to zip all around. You see them. You see them all just kind of. You see like a cloud of bugs start to like move in various places. Cockroaches and things like start crawling all up from the sewer grate. You see this like black carpet worth of bugs start to emerge from
Like the
the,
scarabs from the mummy.
yeah.
Fuck you
Can I say
doing,
rats
Jay?
after him? And like, since it's the freak could, like you said, combine both of my powers by absorbing his energy. Is that possible? Like, so he doesn't move, and then just a bunch of rats swarm him, or would?
I think what happens is you sort of immobilize him for a second. You're pretty much draining your juice right now, but you do it. You can feel like all the energy that you've saved up from energy absorption kind of leave you as all of the bugs start to travel across these various traps that he's enabled, and you see like some plastic and shrapnel just kind of like pops go off, and you see bugs get tossed everywhere and splattered.
Sorry.
As they just start to explode all over the place, and you can see him like recoil for a second, and he gets ready to aim the rifle at you, but maybe you stick out your hand, and
Yeah, I want to like.
he just freezes in place for a hot second. What do you do?
Copper, Lucy.
Yeah. Hi.
Just waiting for you to take advantage. Oh, did I take hold of something vulnerable? Is that the, or?
Yeah, this is the traps basically.
Okay,
The traps
okay.
got destroyed,
Gotcha,
and
okay.
you have essentially got him frozen for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm holding him right now.
When I heard him calling my name, I peek out the barrier and I see that I can see that he's holding a rifle now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm like,
So in this second,
got
I
him.
just like quickly just like go like this and like make the rifle just like go upwards like this so that I can't like point at him anymore.
Absolutely. The rifle. Go ahead and give me an unleash your powers roll plus your freak.
Fuck.
You're gonna
Come
get a
on, bus,
plus.
bus,
You're
bus,
gonna
bus, bus, bus,
you're gonna get a +1.
bus, 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 bus.
It hit. Okay.
Did you-
We got a hit.
Okay. So a 7 is, let's see, market conditioner. The GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. Yeah. So I think what happens is you're gonna mark a condition here because I don't think it would be unstable or temporary. So mark a condition. And tell us which one you are marking. What feels appropriate here?
Where do I look at the conditions? I got it.
You're a little quiet, Vio.
Oh, still?
Yeah.
Cats must have.
When all else fails, blame the
Should be
pets.
better? It's usually the pets.
Yeah.
Oh, so angry, afraid, guilty, hopeless, insecure. I'll say hopeless. Actually.
Okay. The third condition gets marked for Lucy.
Oh, fuck. What is it? There's 5? Yeah. So
It's
just
5,
to make sure that I know, I got this right. If you get all 5, you just pass out.
You're
right?
knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So, it's taxing on you. This is maybe more than you've used your powers in, like, as far as you can remember, in an extreme situation. So it's a thing where you're panicking a little bit as well as having yourself a difficult time. But you manage to bend the rifle. You can see that. I think, like, at this point, like, Kid Canuck's got his hand outstretched, and you can see this, like, look of concentration on his face, and
fear.
yeah, and you can see
Yeah.
you could see this person maybe slightly start to move their head, looking down at the rifle, and you can hear the rifle make this, like, horrible, like crunching noise, and it bends. But yeah, and the rifle like bends like in this horrible shape. It's at that point that the silhouette begins to move, dropping the rifle. You can see that they sort of take off at a fast pace, heading immediately for you, Copper. You can see them rushing towards you, trying to bound out over the insects that are on the ground. They're sort of like hunched over. They're making themselves as small as possible as they're making their run for you. And this person's charging you, basically.
God.
You maybe see something glint in the light, but he makes a run on you. What do you do?
Oh God.
What do the both of you do?
I'll shot.
Stop!
He's got a knife.
Help! He's doing
Well,
something.
I'm yelling. He's got a knife. You got.
he's got- oh,
Yeah, I
God.
can't help you figure out what you got to do against him. There's no like turn order, so it's just whoever has something they want to do. So if you've got a way to stop him from arriving at you with a knife, then
Okay. Right before he like collides into me, I want to like move the barrier just like in front of me so that he just clashes.
You want to make a
instead.
wall, basically.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, basically just like move the
Yep.
wall over.
Okay,
Last second.
directly-
There is a barrier that is covering them that we can't touch. Like that is
Yeah, this is
covered
my
them in
own-
metal.
Yeah.
Just to
Okay,
clarify.
you've taken
Okay.
off all of your armor to do this, and basically try to put the armor in front of you, trying to create a barrier. It's not a big barrier by any means because you've used most of your copper to surround the rest of these people that you're trying to help. But the copper that you have left starts to form like a very rudimentary wall. It's not very big. It's not very thick. But you put the wall up. Go ahead and directly engage a threat. Roll plus your danger, please.
Oof.
A 6.
Oh no!
Fuck.
man.
I'm gonna get stabbed.
Did none of your guys' bullshit give you team points?
No,
Nope.
nothing yet.
So
Nothing yet.
that's a miss. Mark potential. Mark potential, Lucy.
Okay.
As you can see that this person is very fast. As you get the sort of barrier erected, they simply sort of spin move around it. You don't have time to react as they come in with what appears to be some sort of object in their hands. They're moving so fast that you can't even keep track of it. And you feel this really hard punch connect with your stomach. Take a powerful blow, please.
Oh God! All right, we want low.
Low
we
is
want low.
low is good here. Low is
Which
good.
one?
Wait,
There's a
Which one?
dice
Condition.
next to
Yeah.
your conditions.
Yeah. And she's
Oh,
got
God.
3 of them already.
You gotta roll,
God.
so you click
Oh,
that
God.
and roll with
Oh,
your
God.
conditions.
Fuck!
That's a 9. Okay. So,
Ah.
you lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to fool her reaction, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. That one's not applicable, just the first part of that. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity. You struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions. Which are you taking?
Oh no!
You have to choose 2.
Oh, if I choose 2, I pass out.
Yep.
No, you have to choose 2 of the options, not
2
the
of
one
the
that gives you-
Oh,
options.
so the
Oh, wait.
options?
At a
Yes.
9, she only should choose 1.
Negative. Oh, I'm sorry, you're correct. One
No, it's
one
just
option.
one.
One option.
Yeah.
One
yep.
option.
One of those. And that,
One
and
or 2 conditions.
You are taking a condition no matter what, though.
Okay.
You're taking a 4th condition here.
Wait, so just sorry. As
When you take a
clarification-
powerful blow, you take a condition.
I'll take 2 conditions. I'll actually pass out here. It's
oh,
all on Bob.
Okay, Whack, can you check your PM real quick
Wait.
on Zoom?
Oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Vio. No, that's good. You're
Wow, that's a lot. Holy shit. What the fuck have you got? You guys just go nuts.
Oh
You
yeah.
think
that's
I
like-
read this
Shit
shit?
for everyone else.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So how do you go down, Vio? You go
Huh?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
You don't even you don't hear anything. It's silent. You just see this blur of blackness like zip around the barrier that's kind of hastily thrown, and you see Lucy just fall to the ground.
All right, I want to use my moment of truth.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck!
So I want
Where's the
to
music?
use all of the absorbed power, and any that I get from him. I want to engage him in a fight. I just want to start beating the living shit out of him. But with my powers, with every, I want to turn all of the energy that I'm absorbing around me into super strength, and so like double or like triple in size, and just hit
So let's
after hit if I can.
we've got some flavor text here.
Okay.
The moment of truth for the Janus. The mask is a lie, and some piece of you has always known that. Doesn't matter if others can see it, you're the one that can do the impossible. Mask off, costume on, and you're going to save the damn day. Of course, you better hope nobody nasty is watching.
I'm gonna look good doing it too.
So, you see Lucy just like fall to the ground, and you start to extend your influence of the area around you, where you start absorbing kinetic energy. As you rush forward, and I think this just kind of like happens in slow motion. We get this like badass worm's eye view of you like leaping over the camera and jumping in to throw punches with this person. They're moving incredibly fast, but as your sphere of influence extends outwards from you, draining the kinetic energy from the environment, you sort of like push yourself to the limit, and you can feel him getting slower the punches start to go over your face. You can see now that this person has some sort of set of brass knuckles basically on their hands, and the punches are just going over their head. First, they're very fast. You're barely dodging them. Only probably your recent training with the alchemist would be stopping you from getting seriously injured here. But you start to see that they slow down. You could start to pull the energy away from this. And you start to land punches. The first one, like, you feel like a solid connection with the ribs, and it's way stronger than you're used to. You could feel like the strength of the reverberation rippling through your hand. It's like you've gone full throttle, basically. Like, you hear a reaction, basically, as the hard connection is made, and there's a sort of like jolt. A little bit of like electricity as that happens. You feel like a slight charge through your fingertips, almost as if you had just walked across the carpet for a charge of static electricity. And with each blow, this person's getting slower and slower. They dodge out of the way of a big punch going for an uppercut, but you catch the fist and you just haymaker right into the jaw. We get like a super 1000 FPS like slow motion.
Does he punch away the smoke for a second so we can see his face?
And you can see the part of this what looks to be some sort of cloth is torn away from the face. You can see this some sort of strange technologically advanced fabric rip away from the chin of this person, and you can see the lower half of their face just kind of exposed. Clean shaven, looks to be like a sort of androgynous type person beneath. Part of the outfit is torn away. You can see it, all these like pieces of electricity like cascading, like
across
tearing away, like as the cloth just gets ripped away, and they just start spinning end over end, smashing hard into the ground, flying at least 10 or 20 feet away, spinning, smashing into the ground. They sort of roll back, trying to catch their balance, but they're very wobbly and they look extremely unstable. You rush forward.
Get there? Yeah.
Tell me what you do.
I want to meet him, and I want to grab him and just like force him down, and use all of the strength, all the pressure to just apply as much force as I can, as hard into the ground as possible. There's no way I can make like a pierce the mask right now, could I?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So you grab them. Maybe you do like a hip toss. You see they're off balance, and you just like lean into them and toss them over the shoulder, smacking them into the ground. You can see like cracks forming into the asphalt as they smash the ground. You hear the wind and rush out of them. You see this pain bloom across their exposed face. You see blood like forming up between their teeth.
Can I rip his mask off?
And yeah, as you throw them to the ground, you sort of like get into the full mount position, grabbing the mask, tearing it off.
Yes! What's in the box?
What?
You see what appears to be...
No. Wack, what are you doing?
Your mother.
Oh. Thanks! Oh, it's better than Jack's dad. Oh.
And...
Well, I thought he was going to say Jack, so I was about to freak the fuck out.
This look of recognition on her face.
Yeah, because I think my mask has come off. I think at this point, maybe.
This look of recognition on her face blooms. You can see she's bloodied. Her nose is probably broken. She's kind of shaking her head wildly.
Wait, what are you doing here? Mom?
She's stunned, staring at you.
Mom? Mom, how could you?
She grits her teeth and she activates something on her wrist. She starts to phase out from between your legs
No, Mom!
and disappears.
How do I clear
The scene is
Can I-
quiet.
clear afraid by just running?
So,
It says
Can-
run from something difficult.
after the scene, there's just this super quiet moment. You look around, you see Lucy down, you see the copper that was covering your teammates has just fallen away into little scrapes and scraps and pieces all about. You see Jack, you hear sirens in the distance, and you just stand up like really slowly. And you run.
Yeah.
Leaving your injured teammates behind. You run.
I run.
You run fast. And you leave everyone behind. Where do you go? Do you
I think
just
I run. I think I run home.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I run home.
So, I think what happens before that, because it's a long way home, you are super powered for a while, but you the energy in the moment has left. You do clear the afraid condition, but I think what happens next is, first and foremost, each of you, Lucy, Jack, Sam, and Estrella, please roll me just a flat 2d6.
You need all of us are unconscious to it.
Yep, just a flat 2d6.
10.
Where are you getting that? 2d6?
Bottom of mundane.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, there's a
Bottom
just a flat
left.
button. Yeah.
bottom left of the character sheet. It's a flat 2d6 button. Okay. So, Jack, you feel something warm on your hand, and you hear Jack. Jack. Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, can you hear me? Jack? Standing over you, you see Mrs. Ferguson. She says, Jack, are you okay? Jack.
I try to sit up. I think. Am I? And I look around to see like where I am, because I don't remember where I passed out.
You're on the ground. You can see debris everywhere. There's sort of you're also very hazy right now. It's that sort of like just woken up, almost like that hungover kind of feeling.
I was electrocuted right before this too.
Yeah, and you're pretty fucked up. You hurt everywhere, and you're having trouble like focusing, but your senses are starting to come to you. You see Miss Ferguson start to fade into existence in front of you. And she says, Jack, what happened?
Wait, are they okay?
She says, they're hurt.
Alive?
Yes. I don't know where Bob went. I don't know where Kid Canuck is. I've been trying to call him, but he hasn't responded.
Okay. I
What
try to
happened?
stand up. We were attacked. After.
But I have that other one locked up. What was it?
Someone else. They could teleport. They electrocuted me. And like my fist is probably still holding the cloth. I don't know. You couldn't see them. They had rifles. They shot an ambulance. They took out a...
Can you sit up?
I think... Yeah.
She says, I only have a few potions with me.
No, not them, not me.
She gets in like real close into your eyes and stares at you.
No, them. I'm feeling a little better. Better than yesterday.
Can you control yourself? She says, like under her breath.
Yeah.
For the first time now, you notice that there's people standing about. It looks like there are a few police officers that are about. There's still no ambulances, though. You can see that the police officers, just from looking around, they look like they're haggard. Like they're fucked up. They have their police cars. You can see like their mirrors are missing and shit. Like their windows are cracked, and it looks like they've just driven their police cars through a fucking minefield. And you can hear that they're trying to like talk to people and other things around you. Everything's it's like flashes, right? You're just like looking around. You're in shock, essentially, and everything's coming to you in flashes. And she says, "Are you sure?"
I'm in control.
She nods her head, and she says, "Help me turn Sam over."
Okay. And I stand up and
Sam is like a lump, like he's all like bunched up. My guess is Lucy had to get everybody kind of close together to cover them. So Sam is all kind of like bunched up. You can see he's bleeding, and his costume is torn up a bit. His cape is kind of like a bit tattered. You can see like he's got like a bit of soot that's kind of covering part of his costume and his face. You're now noticing that you've got like soot on your hands and you still taste the smoke, you know, and you just, with every breath, you can kind of smell it. But yeah, it's you got fucked up. It was obvious. The body of Sam is there. He's all like lumped up. You can see he's breathing. It's a bit ragged. And Mrs. Ferguson kind of like helps you just kind of get him laid out like flat on the ground on his back.
Yeah. I check his wounds and see how he's
She
doing.
says, "Move out of the way."
All right.
She like opens his eyes, you know, just trying to take a look around him. And just give him like a diagnosis here. He's got at least a concussion. Who is that? And she points to Lucy. Do you know them? Why did they step in?
I don't know. I've never seen her before. I don't think. I don't think she helped though.
Yeah, you can see she's got like a bruise like on the side of her face. Looks like her eye is a bit swollen. And Mrs. Ferguson walks over to her, and she checks your eyes, Lucy. And you sort of like take a deep breath as she does check your pupils. And you kind of come to. She says, "Hello? Are you
Hello.
Are you all right?"
I just like look around and I try to see if
Yeah,
Bob is around. I'm just like,
Your left eye is like half closed, you know, and you're trying to
Yeah, I'm
open
just
it, and it
gonna-
just won't. It won't open all the way. It's all swollen.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Yeah. Hi. I'm still like kind of trying to realize what's like going on and everything.
She says, "Does this hurt?" And she's kind of like, she's like probing you for like injuries. Everything hurts. Like it's bad.
Ow. Yeah. Stop poking me. Yeah. Everything hurts.
She says, "Drink this."
I just take it. I just look at it like, what is this? And why should I drink? Will it make me feel better?
And she says, she has this way about her. It's kind of a death stare, you know?
Yeah. Okay, no, I feel it. Okay.
You know, when Jay tweets when you drop something, it's that stare that you give him.
It's the same stare. I get the same every time.
Thank you for the drink. I will drink it. I want to punch you. I just start drinking it like slowly, kind of just still confused. Like, hopefully this doesn't kill me. Yeah, I start drinking it. Just glaring at her.
Okay. It doesn't taste good. It's got like a weird aftertaste. It's one of those kind of flavors where you could tell like somebody tries to make something that should not taste good try to taste good, you know? I guess that's like Crystal Light.
Oh, shots fired.
Tastes like Dimetap.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes that sponsorship.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's got that kind of a taste. And you down it.
Yeah.
It does make you feel better, slowly but surely. You start to feel yourself feel a bit better. You have your conditions cleared.
Okay. All of them?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
And you still feel really fucked up. You feel sore, okay? Like all over. You're exhausted.
Yeah.
But you feel way better than you were feeling. and she says,
Okay.
"Give it a minute."
Oh, okay. I'll stay here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I just sit down and I just kind of try to, think about what's been going on and everything, and I just kind of want to observe now.
So, you sit up. You can see one of the people that was injured that you were protecting sitting up. One of the persons. They're kind of wearing black and a black hoodie. Yeah, Jack, you're taking a look around. For the first time now, though, you look towards Estrella. She doesn't look good.
Yeah, I run over to her. Probably pushing myself a little more than I should. I'm immediately like opening a panel, running diagnostics, doing everything possible just to see and assess what the hell is going on and how bad.
She's on emergency power right now. And her emergency reserves are kind of pretty low. You can see that her the vents where she usually uses her temperature, her heat control are a bit melted. You can see that the actuators in her legs are all kind of like twisted and broken. She's got all these fractures throughout her frame. And she's unresponsive. She's obviously powered down. But she's got all these warnings kind of going off with emergency power. Even the diagnostics that you're trying to do are like the most basic operations possible.
So sorry.
You can see that she's suffered extreme damage.
I look to Mrs. Ferguson. Do you have them here?
She spares you a look out of the corner of her eye for about a second.
And
then
I portal Estrella to my sanctuary.
Okay. You activate one of your doomed powers.
Oh,
And portal Estrella away.
Jack.
I'm attempting to clear the guilty condition by making a sacrifice to absolve my guilt.
Absolutely. Go ahead and clear that. You can you can see Sid. He's sitting like at the counter. You can see he's like poring over some notes on the computer, and he's startled by a sudden noise. He's maybe like taking a sip of water or something, and there's just this kind of I don't know what kind of sound it makes when you use your teleportation.
You know the sound from Stargate?
Yeah.
That one.
Okay. It's a pretty intense sound.
It's,
Never-
I mean, I'm
Can you
using...
recreate it with your mouth? I've never heard it.
God, probably not. It's just kind of one of those like whooshing noises mixed with kind of bubbling and like, cauldron noises. As those of you that went through it, it's bubbly, whooshy, and gross to go through.
Okay.
I mostly just
Sid
want Wack to do
jumps
it.
up, Sid jumps up and the water like crashes to the ground, his mug like smashing on the floor. He says, Master Gray? Master Gray! What's happening?
We were attacked. She's very, very hurt.
Sir, are you all right?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm a little better today. She's not. She's just running in emergency mode. At the very least, we need to get her power discharged. I don't know what happened.
So he sort of gets his body under her other arm, maybe as you're kind of like trying to drag her, and she's heavy. Or no, she's not heavy.
She's
I think
very light.
she's very.
But I'm very injured, so I
Yeah.
was still struggling.
So you drag her over to the alcove.
Okay.
And you're getting like a million text messages from Mrs. Ferguson. Basically just, Jack, what are you doing? Where did you go? What's happening? She never does this, but she's obviously like, the situation was a bit overwhelming. And Sid is kind of saying, did this have anything to do with what was happening down in Freedom Basin?
Yes.
Oh my
Probably.
word. Here, rest her arm. Yes, in the slot there.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll need to suspend her. Her legs don't work, I think.
I've never seen her this damaged, sir.
I don't know what happened. I was knocked unconscious. I don't know.
And I guess he sort of like tries to hook up the plug into Estrella. And you can see like some sparks shoot out. Basically, like he sort of jumps backwards a bit, like as the power flickers like in the lab. And Sid says she's going to need some power before I can properly check the diagnostics, sir.
No, I understand. That's why I wanted to get here just as quickly as possible.
What happened tonight? There were riots. There's chaos in the streets. Police from all over Halcyon City were sent down to Freedom Basin. What's going on?
I think it's taken care of now. I don't know. There was someone who could manipulate emotion. I think that was the riots. And then there was someone else sniping. And
Sit down, sir. Sit down. Let me have a look at you. Sid is going to try to console you. Does he have influence over you?
we have influence over each other, I believe. I have influence over him as good relationship, so I believe he has influence over me. Well, he's an adult, so he always has influence, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so... Sorry, I'm checking one of the things I can do here. So Sid says, Sir, you've taken quite a beating yourself. Are these burn marks?
I may have gotten electrocuted.
What?
They had traps, I guess. I didn't see them in time.
It's at this point that you hear this kind of like sputter come out from Estrella. She starts to violently jerk about as if she was having some sort of seizure. The power dims in the lab. you hear sort of random words come out of Estrella's mouth that make no sense, like start to come out. Sid walks over to the computer, and he says, "She's very badly injured, sir.
Save Sam. Save Sam. Save Sam."
And she just starts repeating that over and over again. We switch scenes back to Phonic Fighter, Mrs. Ferguson, and Lucy. Mrs. Ferguson is sort of, you can see she's furiously, seemingly texting someone on the phone. And it looks like she's about to, like, throw her phone for a second. And she takes a deep breath and, like, stuffs it in her pocket. She looks over to Sam and to you, Lucy, and she says, "Where is Kid Canuck?"
Well, he kinda just.
You didn't see it.
Oh, you're right. I passed out.
You were passed
I
out.
forgot about yeah. Redo. I have no idea. No idea. I haven't seen him. Last I remember is we were fighting this guy, and I was about to die, and yeah, that's it. And then I woke up to you.
What did this person look like?
Kind of like I couldn't really see much, just kind of like a figure, like a silhouette. Definitely dangerous. I mean, for all I know, he could be gone. Who knows?
Something's going on. She says, this doesn't make any sense. She says the whole city seems like it's under attack. This is not a coincidence. And she leans over to Sam, and she pours a similar looking vial in Sam's mouth. And she starts to, like, tilt his head, try to, like, massage his throat, trying to get him to sort of swallow this liquid. Sam, you sputter, and you feel horrible. Everything hurts, and sort of like a flashbang has gone off. Your vision is overly bright. Everything is kind of ringing in your ears, and you wake. She says, "Sam, can you hear me?"
That's so loud.
It's Mrs. Ferguson.
Oh, shit.
Sam?
Why is everything so bright?
Drink this. And she's got, like, one of those little travel bottles of water, like one of those super teeny tiny ones, the bite-sized waters.
I'm like closing my eyes, just like grabbing. Is it just water?
Sit up slowly, Sam.
What happened?
You were attacked. Do you know where Kid Canuck is, Sam? And she shakes her head and she says, "Phonic Fighter, do you know where Kid Canuck is?"
wasn't wasn't he? We were waiting for you to get here for the stadium, I think.
Blight was here. He took Estrella away. He said that you were under attack. Some silhouetted figure.
We were?
Oh, sorry, overhearing this. Just a note. He was also looking for Blight, was it? That guy was looking for Blight.
Who are you talking about? Oh, my head. Ugh.
Sam, how many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Okay. She says, "You have a concussion, Sam." And she sort of points over to the destruction around you. She says, "You were in a fight."
Did I do this?
I don't know. Blight
you?
said you were attacked. Estrella was injured, and I don't know where Kid Canuck is.
I don't remember. All I remember was me and Bob waiting for you to get here, I think. Ugh. Ugh. Is everyone okay?
And she looks in your eyes and she says, "Listen closely, Sam. Listen to my words. Going to go slow. Blight and Estrella were hurt. Estrella was badly damaged. Blight used his powers and took her away. I don't know where Kid Canuck is. I've been trying to text him."
Oh. Okay.
Do you remember what happened?
No.
Okay. All right, Sam, don't move. Sit there. I'm going to get you some more help. The scene is a bit overwhelming. You're obviously in shock, and you have a concussion. Your conditions are technically cleared, but you will obviously need some sort of time to recuperate. Everything is a bit overwhelming. You can hear the sounds of like helicopter. There's all property damage everywhere, all around you. It looks like a fucking war zone here. And slowly but surely, you guys finally get some EMTs to show up on the scene. You get checked out. Your concussion has gone from sort of serious to minor, thanks to the help of Mrs. Ferguson's potions.
By the way, if you were saying that I got a concussion from the last round against the guy, I had one going into that.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Mrs. Ferguson is the only reason that you're not going to the emergency room, because your concussion has been downgraded to a minor concussion. They check on you, and your serious wounds have kind of been turned into minor ones. There has been so much damage basically that that the police officers and EMTs on the scene here have kind of communicated to you that Freedom Basin this is not the only incident that's happened tonight. Freedom Basin has been sort of turned into a war zone. There have been several incidents that have happened, and there has been a lot of damage. Heroes have been sort of called to various parts of the city, and some major fights have gone down. Yours was not the only one that happened. The EMTs check you out and basically give you the minor concussion speech, which is, that if you start to feel nauseous or anything like that, go to the emergency room immediately. But they've stated that you have a minor concussion when all is said and done here.
I look at Lucy. Who are you?
My name is Lucy. Who are you okay? You seem to be a little.
It's just a minor concussion. It should be fine.
What's your name?
Phonic fighter.
Okay, Phonic Fighter. Nice to meet you. I'm Lucy.
Did you see where Bob went?
No, I haven't, and I don't know where he could have gone either. I got knocked out. Your friend saved you as well. Your friend, I'm starting to just real fast. I remember the scene with Estrella and everything, right? Yeah,
yep,
okay.
You saw that.
Yeah.
Some badass shit that you're not gonna forget for a while.
Yeah. I remember your robot friend saved you and went crazy and everything just escalated, and you were passed out and your friend was passed out, and I don't know, just everyone's I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here.
Saved us from what? I just remember checking out some guys who were upset at a soccer match.
We were attacked.
What?
Yeah, we were. You don't remember if anything at all?
I don't know.
I'm starting to feel like really awkward because I don't know how to help him. Where I don't. Okay, well, in that case, we got attacked, and I don't know where everyone is now, and wow.
Can you help me find Bob?
Yes, I can help you.
You have no
find
idea who Bob is.
I mean, I made the connection because I heard him say Bob, and the teacher
there's
said
been a
Kid
few
Canuck and
there's been a
everything.
few slip ups. Yeah.
Yeah. I made the connection already that he's Kid Canuck.
Yeah. So it's at this point that we kind of switch scenes to Bob. It's probably about. Oh man, you're probably running for maybe it's a trip, man.
I think it's like 20 minutes, like 30 minutes, or do you think longer?
Oh, way longer.
Longer?
Yeah, by
3 days.
It's dude, I mean, your super speed runs out.
Yeah.
It's not lasting the whole trip. And it's a far trip in general. Cliffside Heights is not close. It's probably from here at least an hour and a half drive. So yeah, I mean, you might have gotten maybe a mile or two before your super speed wore out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're running for a couple hours. It's probably 2 hours.
It's good to
at
clear the
least.
head.
Yeah. And we head to your home. Let's pull that up because we have a thing for that. I don't have a nighttime version of Cliffside Heights, but we do have a daytime one. Let's head on over to Bob's house.
Country road.
Over on Foggy Street.
It's the black one, yeah?
Yeah. So, you arrive at your house, exhausted, out of breath,
Yeah.
and door closes behind you.
Dad?
Hello?
Dad, you home?
Hello?
Dad, where are you? You in the living room? It's probably in the living room.
I'm watching Columbo.
Yeah, we need to talk.
It's on Nick at Night.
Yeah. How you feeling, bud?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Hey, you'll never guess who I just ran into.
You ran into someone?
Yeah. I ran into Mom, Dad. She's trying to kill me.
Yeah, your mother's upstairs.
Yeah, no, Dad. I'm gonna get in front of him now, in front of the TV, down on my knees. Dad.
You make a better door than you do a window, Bob.
Yeah. Dad, what happened to Mom?
What do you mean what happened to Mom?
What
She's
happened to Mom?
upstairs.
Dad, Mom.
If you make
Mom
so
just tried
much,
to kill me. No, Dad, Mom just tried to kill me.
if you make so much noise, she's gonna come down here. She's gonna slap you upside the head there, Bob.
Dad, what happened to Mom?
Let's see. What conditions do you have right now?
None. I had afraid, but I cleared afraid.
Let's see here.
Am I able to pierce the mask? I don't know if it's
Yeah, you are. Go ahead and roll plus your mundane.
an 8.
An 8.
Basic moves. Dad, what can I get you to do to tell me about Mom? Just.
I think your dad has some sort of a trigger. Maybe it's a picture. Maybe the last picture that you have is a family together before Mom left.
Okay, yeah, the one. Okay, so they'd be in his bedside. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and grab it. I'm gonna rush into his room, slam the door open, pull the drawer out, grab the picture, and come back and go, What happened to Mom? And point to it. Her. She's not upstairs. She's been gone. It's been 6 years, Dad. Where'd she go?
You see him shake his head, and he tries to push the picture out of the way. He's like, I'm trying to watch TV.
Come on, Dad. I'm trying to live.
He looks up at you.
Dad, Mom. Mom tried to kill us. She wanted my friend.
And he's like looking directly into your eyes, and he says, your mom made a choice.
Yeah, what's that mean?
Told her not to do it.
Do
Told her.
what, Dad?
I told her not to do it. I told her that if she left, she didn't make sure she didn't come back.
Oh, she came back, Dad.
I told her. I told her that if she saw him, she wasn't welcome in this house anymore.
Saw who?
It's at this point that the television like switches over to some kind of like local news broadcast kind of bursting in. And you see Dr. Gray start to be in some sort of press conference. And the news report is saying chaos in the city. Dr. Gray offers an alternative. And your dad slowly points up to Dr. Gray. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Dad! No! Ah! God damn it, Wack!
So, we're going to take a break, guys. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hopefully you're enjoying Identity Crisis tonight.
Oh yeah, we're loving it, bud. Oh yeah, it's great. It's amazing.
It's a really lighthearted show compared to Neon Screen. Let me tell you.
Lighthearted show, guys. Lighthearted show.
Yeah, if you guys haven't done so, make sure you follow all these wonderful people, and berate Kujio for not adding VO to the command.
Wow.
I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
That's how it is.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Kujio's an amazing person, and he's really cool, and he did a shit ton of work on the bot. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. We'll be back in a bit. Make sure you follow all these wonderful people. Follows are free. If you have yourself a Twitch Prime that you haven't used, if you can go ahead and use it on one of these great people.
And or this channel.
Yeah, if you have yourself an Amazon Prime account, you can connect it with Twitch, and you get yourself a free sub. Go use it. Go do the thing and the stuff. And if you want to help support this channel, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to the Patreon. Over at patreon.com/Tablestory. We've got a lot of rewards up there, and I'm working on the stuff for this month, but I am extremely crazed as we've got a new show that's starting up next Sunday, September 30th. We're starting up a new 5th edition D&D show called Spark of Eternity, and that's going to be in 2 Sundays. So come hang out. We're going to go on break, though, for a little bit. Hang tight. We've got more Identity Crisis coming your way in just a little bit. We'll be right back.
Jesus.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tablestory Identity Crisis. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. We have had suggested now by a few people that we should get an Oscar emote for the channel. I think that's
Yes,
the
please.
next
Yes,
one.
please. Yes, please.
Ah,
I think that's the next one on the list.
Far away are we? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, we've got him. We've got him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, we've We've been trying to catch up on the emotes, but damn, they're not cheap, folks. We got to get them made. we had like a backlog of like 6 or 7 emotes that we had to get.
So they're cheap. Is there a way that people could, I don't know, help fund like a situation?
Yeah, I think we have a GoFundMe or something.
No, it's not a GoFundMe. That's not a. Is it a Patreon?
No, it was Indiegogo.
I'll just leave. There's a Patreon. Go give all your disposable income to Whack. All of it. All of it.
Oh.
Spare nothing.
We return with the scene in the cemetery lab.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a video for that. We're gonna head back to the cemetery.
I love it.
We head back to the cemetery where Sid and Jack are trying to sort of get Estrella back into shape here. She's sort of like bucking, almost as if she's got a seizure in her alcove, and we have. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. You guys are trying to sort of restrain her. She's starting to make sort of random noises, and she's repeating "Save Sam, save Sam." And Sid says, "It must be one of her subroutines. It's going a bit haywire. Sir, can you hold her?"
Yes. And I so is it like arms are flailing, legs, or both kind of thing?
I think she's got her arms like rested into the alcove.
Yeah.
So it's probably like just her whole body's just kind of shaking.
So it's just kind of like hold shoulders steady.
Yeah. Trying to make sure she doesn't damage herself or the alcove.
Yep.
It's obviously super important for both of them right now. And Sid starts running towards the computer, and he's trying to basically make a sort of connection with Estrella, trying to get her systems to boot back up in the proper sequence. Jack.
Yes.
Have you used all of your check boxes for your sanctuary?
No, I have not. There are 2 left.
Which ones?
First, you must blank. And first you must blank. You and your team will be at risk. It will risk danger from blank. Oh, okay, it's just those 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Will risk danger, or I must do something first.
So, Sid says, "Sir, I have some bad news.
What?
It appears that sir, several of her components are heavily damaged."
93129. Offline.
Her components that regulate her operating system. If we can't find new ones, we won't be able to repair her, sir.
Bob, please save Jack.
I have an idea. I know what you're saying, and if I fail, we'll have to. But I want to try something first, Sid.
He looks at you with furrowed brows. Master Gray, what are you doing?
Can you hold her?
I think so.
Okay. I'd like to use alien tech.
What?
Okay.
So I have a move called Alien Tech.
You selfless bitch.
When you alter a human device with your alien technology, roll Freak. On a hit, you create a device that can do something impossible and then fizzle.
So, I feel like this is something that you've got in a vault or something here.
I have a different idea.
Oh,
if
do you?
possible.
Okay.
So, I have a power called Vitality Absorption. Now, I feel like the way Jack would do this is I am going to attempt to infuse a device with my own power polarized. So it will not absorb, but give. So I'm going to be it's essentially using myself in the context of Alien. And I'm going to alter a device to give a bit of my own power.
Okay. Explain how you do this. What does this look like?
So I would be going over to one of the main devices that we use to repair Estrella. It's probably like a pretty complicated spanner. And I grab one of our syringes off the table and pop it into my neck and take out some of my blood.
Master Gray, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to fix her.
Sir?
You know I have regenerative properties.
And he looks, there's just disillusionment on his face. Sir, but she's...
You gave me an idea. I'm contagious.
But, sir, she's made up of inorganic parts.
I'll see if I can fix that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We fucking love you, baby.
The ultimate superpower. Oh my god.
I probably literally fell off my chair.
God. You had me actually rolling.
I think that's number 5 for the night.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Tears were like pouring down my face with laughter. Oh my god. Well, somebody better have that as a friggin' sub alert. That's all I can say. I'm calling Dan on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Where's Genova so I can get that on a wonderful little soundboard, please, and thank you.
oh my god.
Anyway.
So
Oh, sorry. So I'm hoping to fix that.
Sid is he's staring at you in disbelief. Sir, it's not possible. Go ahead and make your roll, please. Let's see, what is it?
Freak.
Roll plus your freak.
Getting ready to roll.
Come on, bud. Bust it up. Bust. Yes!
Oh my
An
god.
11.
Ah!
Okay.
When you alter a human device with your alien technology, roll plus freak. On a hit, you create a device that can do something impossible once and then fizzle. When you roll a 10 plus, choose one.
It works exceptionally well.
Dan, look at the Zoom chat.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, no, I just getting a response for her.
Mm-hmm.
So. No, that's the wrong one. Need a different one.
Oh, fuck!
Oh my god. This is Killer Croc Eats Tomato 15's OST.
Yes!
So. Explain what happens.
Okay, so Jack takes he pulls out some of his blood. While he's doing that, you'd see his veins darken as he's using a little bit of his vitality absorption. Takes the spanner, the infused powered blood, and just looks like he's running it along some of the wiring after popping it open. Walks over and starts to work on Estrella. Now she's damaged, so he is working to fix her right now. It probably takes 15, 20 minutes just working on the servos and making sure that she's not violently thrashing anymore. He still has to repair her.
So I think what you see happening is the blood is kind of, as it's spilling out, you feel like a certain partial control over it as it starts to spill out, and as it's coming out of this device and sort of intermixing with the circuitry of Estrella, it starts to spill out. Like, you could see it like pooling in certain areas and then just kind of like splitting and separating, moving through her circuitry. You could see it changing color, and you can see that she basically, like, she's jerking about like as it's happening, and Sid is doing his best to hold her in place, and she suddenly stops, and you can see it's like an awkward position, like her shoulder is like in a really weird spot, like where she stops, and Sid sort of releases her for a second, and he's kind of looking at her, and you can see like light starts to like flicker about her. You feel really weird. You feel yourself suddenly get super tired, exhausted.
I'd probably like lean up against the wall.
And Sid says, "Sir? Master Gray, can you hear me?"
Yeah. I'm all right. I'm just tired. Is she okay?
Sit down. And he just finds like a seat for you, like he scoots it over and you sit down hard. And he runs over to the computer and he says, "Sir, the diagnostic, it's not possible."
Yeah. So
her systems are, they're regenerating.
Yeah. I found what my dad was trying to do.
Sir, there's some sort of rhythm that's
You
coming through on the computer.
wanted to make bioorganics.
He just looks at you. I mean, he's shocked. What did you do, Jack?
You ever read Frankenstein?
And it's at this point that you hear this sort of like whirring noise. And suddenly, bursting forth from her alcove, Estrella moves forward. Rebooted.
Jack?
That's right.
Ow! Ow! Oh my god! Ow!
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't think about that one.
Ow, please make this stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Jack?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sid is just looking between the two of you. He's lost his shit. He just doesn't know what is going on.
Take a moment. Jack.
What is happening?
Sid, can you get her a seat? Sid. Chair, Sid.
Yeah.
Sid.
Yes, Master Gray. And he takes his own chair and slowly like slides it over to you, Estrella.
Sit down.
Oh, yeah, for the first time, that sounds really good. Oh, I see now why you like this. Oh my god. Ow!
Yeah, you're kind of beat up.
What is happening? What happened to me?
I fixed you.
You fixed me? That's right, I was damaged. Where's Sam?
He's alive. Ferguson.
And Bob, did he protect us?
I don't know where Bob is. But
Okay.
we were all alive. So I guess. I don't know.
What have you done to me?
I fixed you.
I feel human. Mostly. Partially. Is this true? Did you how did you do this to me?
I'll preface it with I'm not hurt. But my powers?
She's gonna slap you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and mark a Doom track as well. I think I'm going to mark a Doom track for you on that one.
Sounds good.
Oh my
I
god.
have infinite powers back.
Okay.
Step
So
close.
she's gonna slap you and then freak out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just got really angry. I got really mad all of a sudden. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I probably deserved it. More than that. Sid, do you want to get a mirror? I don't know.
Sid is just like looking between you. He's just flabbergasted.
Sid, mirror. Come on, man.
Yes. He just kind of walks off like confused. He probably gets he tries to find something. He's got maybe like a medical mirror or something that he uses for you. And he brings it over.
Oh my god.
So,
Look at me. I have flesh. Ow.
yeah. You still have cyber.
She's gonna hug you.
Okay. He'll probably like get the wind knocked out of him because he's already like
Jack,
barely
look
able
at
to get
me.
up.
Look at me. Look at me. Look
I
at me.
know.
Look at me.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I think cyborg's a good word for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We should probably get you clothes.
Oh.
I don't think you can bake them anymore.
I probably can't. Yes. Sid, can I borrow some clothes?
That's probably where we switch scenes right there.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It happened! It happened! Oh! Oh!
We change scenes to a different kind of mood.
Holy shit!
Yeah, big switch.
Is it involving me? Cause I need like half a second to just fucking tone this down.
Right?
We get a very different scene as we move back to Bob, you and your father. He's clearly pointing at Jack's father, Dr. Gray.
What? Dad, what do you mean? Jack's dad?
She said she didn't want it anymore.
She didn't want what, Dad?
She said it was ruining everything.
What, Dad? What was ruining everything? What happened to Mom?
She didn't want to be herself anymore.
You mean with her powers? Or what do you mean, Dad? I don't get it.
Dr. Gray says on the announcement I'm offering an alternative to counting on Aegis, an alternative to trusting the heroes that have failed to save us all tonight. I'm offering another choice, another option. It's at this point that you start to see figures that look like Estrella. Start to march forward into the shot. I'm offering to help this city in
Dad, what's
its
he talking about?
darkest hour. Our miracle is no more. Our heroes have failed us. Freedom Basin is overrun. There have been innumerable deaths tonight. Property damage We haven't even calculated yet. And where are our heroes? Where are our heroes? I say they are here. I introduce to you today my own creation. The GMI androids. On loan to Halcyon City, courtesy of Gray Matter Industries. The news crews start like going crazy, like a million questions getting thrown out. He starts to field them. They're a bit different than Estrella. You can see that they're shaped maybe like a little bit different. The coloring is a little bit different.
I mean, a lot different now.
Yeah. And your father looks like he loses his train of thought. He says, "Where'd Columbo go?"
Dad. No, Dad. Dad, what? Who's Columbo? What?
I wanted to know what happened. I've never seen that one before.
Oh, no, hold on, Dad. Dad, this is important. This is, I'm gonna sit down next to him now and like put my arm around him. Dad, hold on, listen. Wait, I'll put it back on after, okay?
He says, "I'm trying to watch my show."
Dad, this is important, all right? You can listen to your show in a minute.
He says, "Can you at least get me something to drink?"
Yeah, Dad. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yeah, turn that up though, if you can. I want to still hear it from the kitchen.
And he's changing the channels.
Yep.
He says, "It should be on at this time. Where'd it go?"
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Dad. I'll pull it up on my phone as I go into the kitchen. Thanks for the chat. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, yeah?
Hey, can I have a beer?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's been a rough night. Can I have one?
You know what your mother would say.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll just put it on my phone.
You put it on your phone? You like the news broadcast?
Yeah, I'll put the news segment back on my phone. Real quick,
now,
I'll crack open a beer and just sit against the counter.
Yeah, so now you're starting to get like this. They're playing through some kind of like advertisement for these things. You can see them like performing like all these like different tasks. Like they've started up these like scenes where they're fighting crime and stuff like that. Yeah, it's. You can see that it's an advertisement. It looks like some Tony Stark type shit, right? That's what's going on right now. Yeah, you can see like model. It's like model 10,000 GMI androids released to the public. First order of 100 androids. Dr. Gray has agreed to make them on loan to the city.
Can I call Jack real quick?
You can now see that you just have this like crazy list of messages from Mrs. Ferguson on your phone.
Yeah, I won't respond to this. Yeah, I'm calling Jack.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you reach out to Jack.
Jack. Or that's me. Sorry. It's Bob. Yeah, we wanted to know where he was.
So
oh,
yeah,
that's perfect.
you probably have like a robe that Jack wears.
Maybe a lab coat,
yeah.
lab coat or something.
I think it's a
Wait,
straight up
I'm
robe.
sorry.
I think
I'm-
it's
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I'm naked in
Yeah.
a lab coat.
no, you've got a robe. It's like
Okay.
a robe.
I wasn't
Like a
sure what we
bathrobe.
had to
Okay.
use.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
I just imagine her like texting
Oh,
Bob
no,
and Sam
you
and
know
everybody,
what?
the whole grouping, like, look, I'm a human. Like totally clueless. Sorry.
Completely naked.
Like, yeah.
Hey. No.
Sorry.
You'd probably have some of Jade's clothes.
Oh, ooh, oh.
Oh.
So I don't know if Sid would have grabbed that or not. Anyway.
I think he would have just grabbed the bathrobe.
Okay, great. But we probably still do. So.
Thanks.
So yeah, it's Bob. Bob, you're
Hey,
all right. Good.
You and I need to talk.
Okay. No, I'm glad
Oh.
you're all right.
Yeah. Where are you?
My lab. Come on over.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
All right.
All right.
It'll be good
I'd
to
hang
see
up.
you. Oh. Okay, he's coming over.
Oh, that's
Bob can be the first person to see you.
yes. Well, I mean, other than you
And Sid, yeah.
and
have
Sid. Yeah.
have you reached out at all, Sam?
Oh,
Okay.
I am still.
You're still in a
Weak
bit of a
fucked
daze. Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
probably text back Miss Ferguson or Mrs. Ferguson just saying like, yes, I'm fine. I'm at my lab. Everything's great. Just heard back from Bob. He's okay.
You might want to mention he's on his way over in case they also want to come over.
She says, Sam has a minor concussion. I'm going to stop over.
Okay, great. Bob said he's on his way here. Estrella is fine.
And I think Lucy, you're in kind of like a difficult position. What would have happened is Mrs. Ferguson probably would have taken after she spoke to the police and whatnot, which would have taken some time. They've got a shit ton of things to deal with because Freedom Basin was like lit up tonight.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was she gave a report about what happened, and she would have been taking Sam home. She would have asked you, like, do you want me to drop you off someplace?
No, I'm good. I'll find my way home. I'll deal with it myself.
She says, are you still hurt?
I'm sore and everything is a little like bruised, but I'm fine on my own.
What about Jax? He can help.
Who?
She looks at you. She says, don't mind him. He's just a little woozy.
Okay.
Look. Do you have a phone?
Yeah.
All right. Give me your phone number. And
Okay. I nervously just like
yeah,
take it out and like.
she gives you her phone number, and she says, as soon as you get home, I want you to contact me. Can you do
Okay.
that?
Yes, I can. I'll do that.
She like stares at you like a little too long. Like you could tell she's giving you like the intense, I am trying to read your soul right now kind
I'm
of
just
a
staring
look.
back, like trying to stay as calm as possible.
She's perfected this look.
I know the look.
She's trying. Are you lying? Like,
Uh,
yeah.
Oh, I promise I'll do it. I promise I'll do it. Eventually I just break free. I'm like, okay, yeah. I'll do it. I'll let you know that I'm safe. Is that okay?
She says, "Don't forget."
Okay.
And, she starts to, she starts to walk off with this lumbering bodybuilder looking dude in blue and yellow spandex. Yeah, you'd probably recognize him. I mean, he's been all over social media for various things. There's a few really famous viral images that have gone around of
Phonic floater.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a certain shotgun image that went around. Some old guy yelling at him behind him with a shotgun, and some horrible background.
Yeah, as
toilet
he's walking,
floater
I'm just, like, looking at him
picture.
like, I recognize that guy. Wait a minute.
Yeah. That's the Phonic Fighter. Miss Ferguson would have started to drive you over to Jack's. And she says, when I find Bob, I plan on giving him the most rigorous combat training simulation that I can possibly imagine. He still has not responded to my texts. She says, do you remember the button that I told you not to push in the training room?
Yeah, I do.
She's just nodding her head. She's not even saying anything else. She's just nodding her head. And the ride that she's called has showed up finally. You guys have been waiting for like a long time. It's been at least like an hour before the ride has gotten here. Yeah, you guys head on over to Jack's. I want to know what Lucy does after this. Lucy, you see them kind of driving off.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a night.
I've gotten myself into some kind of quite the group.
Yeah. You've never really done anything like this, but maybe it's, you did have some pretty crazy shit happen to you recently. Maybe that's a bit reminiscent of that, but what do you do?
I think right now I'm mostly concerned about Bob, actually, because he's the one that I saw that intrigued me, which is why I came into the scene to begin with. So I'm just kind of like standing there and I'm kind of like looking around. I'm like, just thinking like, what do I do? Do I try and like find this guy? There's no way I can find him. So I guess I'm just going to try and like, find a way home. Is the entire city destroyed or?
No, not the entire city. I mean, it's fucked up. Freedom Basin looks like, it looks like there were several massive fights that went on. It's sort of like the aftermath of, like a like a Dragon Ball Z episode or something. You know what I mean? Like there's buildings that have been knocked down. There's fires. There's cars that have been fucking torn in half, and all kinds of shit. There's news crews like everywhere, and fucking there's people injured. You can see basically every single cop, every single emergency worker has been called out. Fire, police, EMTs. Everybody's all over the place.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and find the like safest way home to like just contemplate on what's been going on and like what is this group? Who are these people? What is this group? I want to research. I want to like look into them. I want to,
I mean, you can just kind of look up a few things on your phone.
True.
They've actually been in the media a bit recently. These people that you've seen, they've had over the last month or so, maybe even 2 months or so. there's been a lot of talk of these people. Let me see. Is this an assess? No, it's not really an assess. So I think, I think it's a pretty general kind of lookup. You heard their names, so maybe you search some key phrases on your phone.
Yeah, so like as I'm like walking, I'm also like searching and everything.
Has a wicked crack in it, by the way. It's like one of those really annoying cracks in the screen where you kind of like, it's very difficult to try and search things. You're just kind of looking around through there, and you search their names. You see Phonic Fighter, Kid Canuck, Blight, and Estrella. Their nickname is the Breakface Club, and you have you see another person basically named Phantasm with them. You see some kind of like press event where a microphone is just slapping Phonic Fighter in the face. And like the comments on the posts, there's just like Breakface Club, Breakface, she broke his face, like just all like trash shit posts the whole way down.
Okay. So as I'm like seeing all this, I remember I have Miss Ferguson's number, and I decide that I want to actually join, or not join, but like see if I can like meet up with the group or like wherever she took Sam. Yeah, Sam. So I take out my phone. I just like started texting like I'm safe, but I want to talk more. There's more information that I have. Where are you? Because I haven't told them everything that I know, or that I've seen rather, either.
This is definitely gonna be a roll. Yeah, roll plus your superior. I think this is a provoke someone more than a comfort or support.
Because I don't think Miss Ferguson's gonna be like.
Yeah, Mrs. Ferguson is. She's not just gonna like give up information about them or whatever.
Yeah. True. Okay, should I roll?
What did Jay drink tonight? For fuck's sake.
12 gallons of coffee.
Pepsi?
Probably a lot of fucking alcohol to deal with
Just-
feelings. God damn.
Possibly whiskey. Yeah. Possibly whiskey.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, caffeine, diuretic, so.
There he is. And he's
Am I
back.
being yelled at? Sorry. I heard Pepsi, whiskey, and I was like, oh man, I know what happened. Sorry.
So yeah, go ahead and roll plus your superior, please, Lucy. 12.
Yes!
Damn, fucking boss.
Okay, so I think what you get back from Mrs. Ferguson is something along the lines of like, we'll talk. She still wouldn't just let you like, I think it's a we'll talk. She's not just gonna give you the secret lair of someone that she trusts and everything. She doesn't really know you, so even with a 12, she's not just gonna allow that to happen. What?
Dude,
Someone in chat, just Nicro AJ, just gifted a tier 1 sub to Brotato Kid Chug a Coke.
dude, to this day, I still don't know why that account exists. I have no
It's
idea.
TOS, and you're gonna chug a Coke as like an incentive.
That's what it was.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so
Or
much.
it's just because you can't chug a Coke.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Prove it.
So, you get back something along the lines of like, we'll talk.
Okay. I'm starting to build a grudge against her and her glares.
No one blames you.
No one blames you.
I'm sure so far.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, and where do you go? What do you do after this? This has gone down.
Is there like a pond or like a park, something, anything away from the city that like is close-ish that I can go to and just reflect?
So it's probably maybe 11 o'clock or so at night at this point.
Yeah.
There is a national park that's reasonably close.
it's 11.
It's the
Yeah, no, I'll go
Halcyon
home.
City
I'll go
National
home.
Park.
I gotta go home and I gotta reflect there because, yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
That's my boy.
Bosco agrees. I should go home.
Okay. So, yeah. What does home look like for you?
Oh, so my home's like my parents are rich, so it's all like not technology wise rich, but more so kind of rural, kind of high end, but snobby ish kind of
money.
Yeah, old money. Yeah, there it is. Old money kind of house. They don't really talk too much or anything. They don't even like notice me like walking in. They don't really care much. It's just money, love. That's it. Love
Okay.
equals money. So I just walk off into my room. I walk in. I'm just like, I'm home, and no answer, I guess.
Yeah, there's just kind of like a real casual, like,
Just nothing.
there's a real casual kind of response.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'm just like, typical. And I just
Lucy?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying I'm home. That's all.
Don't make a mess.
Okay. Thanks. I'm okay, by the way.
Can you
And
hear
I
some
just-
like you can hear some like giggling or something?
Wow. Fucking assholes.
Well,
yeah,
I think they probably have like
they're just busy. They're just busy.
They have
with like,
drinks and they
Yeah,
have
and-
people over a lot.
yeah.
You know,
It's just
they
what people
schmooze.
do with a lot of money that are old. Well, yeah, no, I just like slump into my room and I just like slouch down into my bed and just
You hear like a, oh my god, no, that's impossible. You know, they're obviously like having a chat with someone.
I just get up again, slam my door, go back to my bed, and I'm just like, ugh, what the hell was tonight?
What does your room look like?
It's just simple, just grayscale, a bed, a PC corner with like a little table and a PC, just really simple and that's
Super
it.
clean though.
Super clean, yeah, just super
Su-
clean, super
The
tidy.
maid, the maid comes through at least once a day.
More like 3 times to
Yeah.
make sure that it's, perfect. But
You've
yeah,
got
it's just
the bedroom that doesn't look like it's your bedroom. It's just kind of
it looks like an IKEA ad,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Literally
It's
just
like
looks like an
the
IKEA
sheets
ad.
are too clean. It doesn't look lived in. It doesn't look it's no comfort there. It's just a
It's just very cold and very yeah.
yeah.
And I just sit there and I just start reflecting on like just everything's just like flashing in my head, like images and everything that's happening, like the explosions and like Blight teleporting away and him like deteriorating. I'm just like thinking like, who are they? And like thinking of all the research I've done and reflecting on myself as well. I think kind of like I want to join them. I want to like make it my mission to join them because I've finally there's some life in my life, and yeah.
Okay. I think the next
Nervous about
scene.
the next day.
I think the next scene that we get. Bob, you're the first to arrive. You're not that far away. So you hear the familiar sound of someone gaining access to the lab. Jack, Estrella, and Sid.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who goes there? I can't access the cameras.
Hey guys.
Bob!
Jack?
Yeah, I mean, we're in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
We're in
down.
here, Bob.
I'm gonna stand there like posed and ready, like arms out, just kind of.
Yeah, I'm brushing into the room, probably ignoring Estrella. And just looking at Jack. You and I need to talk.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're all right.
That was my mom.
What?
What?
Oh, what happened to you?
She's a cyborg.
Wow.
She's human.
Partially, anyway. But
I fixed
but your
We're
mom?
gonna talk after about that.
Okay.
That
well,
that person, the with the shadows and all the crazy shit around. That was my mom.
The one who tried to take Jack.
The one who tried to take Jack. And
wait, someone tried to take me?
Sam. Yeah, that's how I got so damaged.
they were trying to take you. They were there for you. And I went home to talk to my dad, and my dad said that your mom, or your dad, was the my mom got involved with your dad. That he's the reason that she's a villain.
Your mom's a villain?
She's a villain.
Bob, take the angry condition, please.
Oh, is my anger condition gone from a while ago? I just realized that. Because I feel like I'd be really happy after fixing Estrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll clear that for you. Sure.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead
just
and throw that back on, Jack.
We'll see in just a moment. Okay. Give me a second. I'm still like sitting down, exhausted, but okay. So you're.
It was when Estrella, when you saved Estrella, when you saved Sam.
That's how you.
It was Lucy and I. We were just left over, and we were evacuating, and the figure came back up, and it said to hand over you, Jack. And we were running, and then Lucy went down, and I don't even remember it. I was huge. I was really big and really strong, and I beat the shit out of them, and then I ripped off the mask, and it was Mom.
Oh,
And my dad said it was your dad's fault. So what's going on?
I'm so sorry. I don't know anything about that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I hate saying that it doesn't surprise me. Not your mom. My dad being involved. Fucking things up.
My mom's a villain.
Maybe she doesn't realize she's a villain. I know that sounds crazy, but I used to be enamored with Jack's father, and I thought that what he was doing was the right thing. And I thought that it was for the greater good.
There were explosives. She was ready to.
Dr. Gray always used to say that we needed to act on what humans didn't realize they needed.
My mom wouldn't have ever done that. My mom was a hero. Now she's a villain.
Did you talk to her?
I spoke, and then she just.
She stopped fighting?
No, she left. Did her stupid teleport, or whatever it is.
She stopped fighting?
I don't know if she had a choice. I was pretty scary, man. It's my mom.
Sid puts a hand on your shoulder. We're here for you, Bob.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Sid.
Do you want me to look into this for you, Bob?
Yeah, please. I need to know what happened to Mom.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can get some old records.
My dad said she had a choice, and that was the choice that she made over us, over me.
My dad chose his work over me, Bob. I know exactly that.
Yeah.
It sucks. And that's why we have each other. I'm trying to comfort Bob.
How do we do that? Do I have to do anything for that?
How do we do
would
that?
roll. I roll mundane.
How do you emotion?
So
How
yeah,
do
you're
emotions
trying to
work?
comfort or support.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Go ahead and roll plus your mundane. As you, do you have influence over?
No,
Kid
no, I
Kiddo?
lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your plus mundane to comfort or support.
Nope, doesn't work.
That's a 6. He's not in a good way right now.
Let me see.
It's just a bit much to take in. It's a hell of a night.
Yeah, I don't think you can know, man.
I understand that too.
I mean, yeah, I know you're
No, you're
sure
you're
your
right.
dad's a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but my mom was a hero.
He was too. I'll look into it for you, Bob. I'll let you know what I find as soon as I find it. Okay?
Yeah.
The moment I learn something, you'll know first.
What happened to Estrella?
Oh, that's we don't have to talk about that right now.
Oh, you're a person. That's kind of cool.
I
I'd rather
mean,
talk
it's
about
kind of
that.
cool.
Then talk about this.
I fixed her.
I think you broke her.
What does that mean?
It's a joke.
It's just a joke. Don't worry.
Well, I guess I still have to learn that, don't I?
Yeah, we'll figure out some more things as you go. Yeah. Everyone's on their way, Bob. I don't know if you want to be here for that or not.
I don't think Bob should be alone. Bob,
I
I
know.
don't think you should be alone right now.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I need a minute or two, and I'll be good.
And I just kind of point you to like one of the back rooms, like by all means, like.
Oh.
It's at this point that the announcement that someone's at the lab door goes off again.
Okay.
Sid says,
yeah.
I'll get it, sir.
Thanks, Sid.
Bob,
I'm gonna turn around before I. And did you see that announcement tonight?
no, I didn't see anything.
What?
You're.
Well, maybe we should wait till they get here and we could watch it together. It's an announcement.
I'm gonna look at Estrella, and you're gonna want to sit down.
Okay.
And I'll go into the other room now.
Bob.
Yeah.
You saved us. No one else could have done that.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Me too. Thank you.
Just glad you guys are okay.
Too, Bob.
I was trying to comfort him by telling him what makes him unique.
Sure.
May I do that?
Do
Okay.
you have influence over Bob?
I do
I've
not have
influence over you.
I do not have influence over Bob.
Yeah, so
I would
go
like
ahead
to reject the
and
influence.
roll to comfort or support, please.
I'm actually using thermodynamic miracle, which says I can comfort by telling them what makes them unique and roll freak instead of mundane. So I'm going to do that,
Okie doke.
just so people listening know what I'm doing.
I just got some bullshit used on me.
Yes, you did. So, yeah. So you rolled an 8.
Yes, sorry, I rolled an 8. Which oh, they hear you. They mark a potential, clear condition, or shift labels if they open up to you.
But you take a condition, I think, or something, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Let me see. Nope, only if they don't open up to you. If they don't open up to me, I take a condition.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that for a moment.
Yeah.
Whack, I
Taking
gotta
your
message
minute.
something. Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
I gotta message you something. Sorry.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
at this point that Mrs. Ferguson and Sam walk in. Mrs. Ferguson walks in and says, Sam, why don't you sit down? Sid, can you get that water? Oh, yes.
Oh my God, Sam.
It's okay. He's
terrible.
okay. He's got a bit of a minor concussion at this point. He took some hard hits.
We can, after getting some water, we can get him in the hypobaric. Let him rest.
Where's Bob here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob's
Yeah,
taking
he's
a
just-
minute.
He's in the other room.
He'll be out soon. He's good.
Yeah, he's okay.
I like what you did with your hair, Estrella. It looks good.
Thanks.
At this point, Mrs. Ferguson does a bit of a double take. She says, "Is that a new program?"
I guess so.
Wait, are we lying?
It was a play in words.
Estrella actually asks you.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a play on words.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I
Jack fixed me. Look.
I don't. What do you mean?
She grabs Mrs. Ferguson's hand and puts it on her chest. I have a heartbeat. I'm real.
This is probably the most emotion that you've seen on Mrs. Ferguson's face. It's just her mouth is slightly more agape than normal. How?
I have no idea.
I figured out what I was being experimented on for.
Jack is a wizard. Also, Mrs. Ferguson, may I borrow some clothes? Or will you take me clothes shopping? Or will you teach me how to dress? No?
I need a
I mean,
moment.
I would ask, Bob or Jack but I mean, they don't really. I mean, I guess I can ask Bob.
But yeah, I got it right. And she has more regenerative properties than she used to. And it's a mix of, it's bioorganic. I outdid myself.
You sure did. I wonder if eventually I'll grow real arms.
Don't test that,
Oh,
just in case.
okay. I won't.
Yeah, just don't test that.
Okay.
How you doing, Sam? Do you have the water? You drinking the water?
Sid's
Oh, is he
given
sleeping?
Sid has given him the water like in his hand, and he's
He has a concussion, right? He can't sleep.
Sam,
Wake up.
Sam. Sid's like
Sorry.
slapping you in the face a little bit. You can't go to sleep, sir.
What? I wasn't.
Drink the water.
I was just
Drink the
listening with
water,
my eyes.
sir.
Nope.
Just drink it up.
And I like kind of miss my mouth at first and spill.
I run over and get a straw. And give you the straw. Use the straw. Don't.
Jack has a drawer full of straws.
Yeah.
That's the way he's got to drink.
I'm struggling.
He'll lose a
but
lip.
I'm struggling, but I managed to get the straw and I start drinking the water.
You can rest here tonight, Sam. I encourage it.
Yes, we'll keep an eye on him.
You'll be all right.
Bob.
Just rest. Don't go to sleep.
Bob.
He's in the back room, Mrs. Ferguson.
Bob.
Yeah.
Get out here.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do what I said. By the way, Wack.
Okay.
Okay. Should we? Should I say anything or no?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Ferguson.
Bob. Did
Hello.
you lose your phone tonight?
Mrs. Ferguson?
Quiet.
Nope.
Bob.
Nope.
No.
Bob, what's rule number 1?
Nope. It was his mother. Can you leave him alone? I wouldn't turn my phone on either.
Rule number 1 is always to check in.
Bob, you don't have
she
to
walks
explain
over.
yourself.
She walks over to you and slaps you in the face. She grabs you by the collar. She's looking up at you. I mean, she's not a giant woman or anything. And she says, "Don't you dare do that to me again. Do you understand me?"
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you all right?
No.
She
No.
gives you a big hug.
Yeah, I feel like he would collapse into her. Yeah. And just start sobbing.
And I think that's the way we kind of close out this scene here. The night just kind of grows dark, and we have the sound of sirens kind of in the background, and that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
What an episode.
Oh,
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That was amazing.
Wow.
That was amazing.
That
Wow.
was so fucking good.
That was great, man.
I like ending an episode where I don't feel like I'm about to die. That's
That's
nice.
not a cliffhanger. Everyone's spamming the cliffhangers. That's pretty much as closure as we're gonna get.
It's an emotional cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Sure, but it's
Whew.
especially because Jay was all like, "I'm gonna do that. Do I tell anyone? No. Okay.
that's
All right. All right.
God damn.
Whew.
Good show, everybody. It's time to go around the room and do some shout outs as well as do some end of the episode stuff, end of session things. We're going to go around the room. We're going to start off with Vio.
Oh, hey.
Hey, why don't you say who you are and where people can find you and the things that you do and stuff, and do your end of session stuff.
Oh, so I'm Vio. You can find me on twitch.tv/Vio or on Twitter. Handle is VOTCZ. I'm a variety streamer currently playing BioShock. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah. And yeah, that's it really.
Do I have pants on?
That's my life.
I just
And that is my life.
I wish that could be.
That's Brotato, everyone.
That is perfect.
Follow to find out every day if he's wearing pants.
I'm sorry.
At twitch.tv/Brotato.
Actually,
I wish that could be the name of the
Subscribe now so Jake
episode.
can afford pants. What was that like?
Excellent.
Oh, God. Should be the name of the episode, honestly. Kind of
That's
works
fun.
for Estrella, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yes, Vio. So I'm sorry to interrupt you. Continue, please. That's Jay's fault.
That was perfect. No, that was
All
a
right.
good summary.
Do your end of session stuff. The handout there for end of session. At the end of every session, you get to choose one. Grow closer to the team. Grow into your own image of yourself. Grow away from the team.
I think grow into my own self-image actually.
Okay. Explain how you see yourself and why. Shift one label up and another down.
So since I'm a reformed character, I'm, still trying to like get a grasp on good and what is good and all that stuff. And seeing everything that's been happening in front of me, all this emotional stuff, apart from, like PB and everything, has made me think a lot. A lot. So, let's see. Shift one label up and another down. Which label am I looking? Oh, the freak, danger, etc.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna shift.
This is how you see yourself and how other people should see you.
Okay. I think I'm gonna move up my savior actually.
Okay. What do you think is going to go down?
Superior would have to go down, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Fair enough.
Okay.
Alrighty. PB.
Oh my god. I'm gonna grow into my own image of myself, obviously.
That's a new octave.
Sorry. Yes. Explain how you see yourself and why. I don't even think that I need to say why, but I'm a real boy, so obviously that's why. I will shift up, actually, mundane,
Okay.
because of that. And I need to open my character sheet.
Now you have freak locked. So you
I do
can't
have freak
send
locked.
freak down.
Oh, I didn't mean to do mundane. Okay, there we go. So mundane 1, and right, because we just do it by 1
Yep.
point, right? Okay. And I will bring my danger down.
Okay.
Okay.
Danger's down. And who are you? Where can people find you? And what do you do and all that stuff?
I'm Pumpkinberry, and I don't even care because I'm a real boy. You can find me here twice a week, once on Tuesdays and once on Fridays. So thank you for being here. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy.
Thank you,
Thank you,
PB.
Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Goobers.
Hi, I'm the guy, the really loud guy on my own cast, but the guy who didn't say anything this episode.
Yeah.
I did nothing.
I tried so hard to get you
no,
involved.
No, it was perfect. I shouldn't have said anything. It was not about me, and it was perfect. It was great. My character was fucking knocked stupid, and he couldn't say anything. You guys were doing what you had to. It was great. Fuck. Yeah. I'll do end of session stuff first, because I have a question. I literally did nothing and almost don't recognize what is happening around me the
Okay.
entire time this episode happened. My question is, can I forego the end of session stuff due to role-playing reasons?
Sure. I'll just let you mark potential. I say just mark potential. And just nothing.
All right.
No end of session stuff happens otherwise.
Fair.
I'm just, yeah, not that I didn't get a chance to do something or like that, but like roleplay reason, my character has been like, if you guys didn't pick up on it, he doesn't remember anything. He was beaten to a pulp and is still way messed up right now. So I think that this is appropriate.
You did have building fall on you, you know.
Yep. God, this episode, holy shit. So yeah, Goobers 515. I play Samuel Washington, otherwise known as the Phonic Fighter in this game. And Goobers 515. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night. Sorry, I'm just as shook up as these guys, and I am like still coming to terms with what the fuck just happened. I do have kind of an announcement. Tomorrow night, I am going to be doing a sponsored stream or whatever, but I'm going to be playing Fractured Lands.
Me too.
Night. Oh, good. Then we should talk. So maybe me and Dan will be streaming Fractured Lands together tomorrow, but it's free to play for the weekend, and we're going to get all the community involved in it. So if you guys are interested and you want to join in and you know that you'll be there, download it now. You can get it. And yeah, it's just free for the weekend, and we're going to give it a shot. They reached out and they're like, hey, do you want to do this and also get paid for it? I'm like, well, that could be a good community night. So we're going to give it a shot. But that'll be happening tomorrow. That is all secondary to what the fuck just happened today. Please go follow all of these wonderful people. They deserve every ounce of your love. They are an extremely talented group of people, and I have been playing and enjoying the time with them. You're pointing the wrong way, maybe. There you go. I have enjoyed every second of playing with these guys, and am truly honored to be part of such an amazingly talented role-playing group. So please follow all of them.
Thank you. Dan.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I'm Domestic Dan. I play Jack Gray, Blight, the son of evil Tony Stark.
It's true. That's true.
That's true. Yeah, I'll be also doing a sponsored Fractured Land stream tomorrow because I'm great at BR games and I totally don't have shows surrounded about my inability to play them by hitting auto run. Definitely not. That's what I'm doing tomorrow as well, after some food streaming because I need to eat. And yeah, the things that I'll be doing for the end of the session. One, I'm pretty sure I made progress against my nemesis by freeing Estrella. So that's pretty neat. I'll accept that. And then I'm gonna say I grew into my own image of myself. Because Jack is starting to see that he can actually heal things and not only destroy.
He can be my older brother.
Yeah, so he's pretty happy with himself. I'm gonna say mundane is gonna go down due to the failure of being not able to comfort Bob. But freak is gonna go up due to the ability, like him trusting and relying in his powers a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, PB, can I ask how many times you tear up today?
Like 7. I also had to walk away when Jay was his scene, like his voice was shaking and I got really upset and I was about to cry and I was like, don't ruin your robot makeup, robots don't cry, and that wasn't working, so then I had to walk away for a second.
Yeah.
So good.
Before Jay gets to say anything, you just wait, sir.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat better drop some love for the unbelievable performance by Jay today.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
It was
is
incredible.
But Whack too, man. Whack was fucking.
Yeah.
Whack was a
Yeah.
cross of all of
him.
that.
I'll get to him. You fucking take the crazy asshole. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was really
That was
good.
amazing.
Can we get some Tables to Love in the chat, please?
Tables to Oscar.
If I don't see the chat filled with that love, I will ban you all.
Well,
And then my character dies. Thanks, guys.
And if you don't drop some love for Whack right now, I will ban you
Yeah.
all because they made the mistake of giving me mods.
Can you ban people?
Yes, I can.
Can you ban me? Oh, you did it!
Dan did it. I didn't do it.
Domestic band.
Domestic band.
And he didn't unban her. Oh my
Jay.
There we go. All right.
Second to type it out.
Yeah.
There's that bleed.
Oh, God.
Jay.
Hello. I don't know what to do for the. Well, okay. No, I do. But I can't do it yet. I'm gonna grow into my new image of myself.
That's evening melodrama? Why did I think that was a different track?
And I'm gonna shift up freak, and by starting to reject mom, I'm gonna shift down savior. And hi guys, I'm Jay. Tomorrow we're playing World of Warcraft. I play a lot of World of Warcraft. I also drink a lot of coffee, and we talk about current events and whatever feels good on a pretty much daily basis. I also DM ragtags here every Thursday on Tablestory at 4 p.m. Make sure to check that out. And this Sunday, I'm doing a shill show. I'm the GM for our monthly Keep the Lights On show. Which, Wack, should we say the guests now?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Go for it.
The guests are Dan. We got Dan, Vio, Danica Rockwood, and another teammate of Dan and I's, Dagwood from Overboard Gaming. We're gonna play the game Ninja Burger. Yeah, Dag's gonna be on it. Yeah.
Oh,
Playing Ninja
We're
Burger.
playing Ninja Burger, which is a card game, but also an RPG game. But I thought it was a card game, so we're playing the card game version. But because I just watched last night that there's an RPG version. Playing the card game version, but we're hacking role playing into the card game version. Disgusting.
Already
this
starting
will
out
be
as a
the
dumpster
best.
fire.
Saved.
Shit show.
It's a fucking verified J-Bro-tato shit show. So yeah, you guys can find me every day but Wednesday and Thursday over on my channel. Also, Vio and I got new Bongo Cat emotes. So if you guys like Bongo Cat,
I totally thought you were going to say bong.
Yeah, same. Actually, I was like, "Are we did? What?
Oh.
Okay.
well, just look out in the living room. And I've also, so real quick, I've also got some awesome stuff happening next Friday. I'm doing a sponsor thing for PayPal on behalf of Child's Play Toronto. So we're gonna be raising money for a local Toronto charity, which is gonna be really cool. We're gonna be playing Fortnite. A lot of BRs in my future lately. Goobers and I competed in a tournament on Sunday. We came dead fucking last.
You fucking know we did.
Actually, sorry, we came 37th. The 38th team was last because they dropped out. They couldn't make it.
Not last default. Beat by default. Yep.
I'm just pretty sure that
Oh, God.
Sh50 killed you guys so hard that you guys got knocked into that
Yeah,
last
knocked
place
into
anyway.
last place. As Goober said, we redefined failure.
She killed
No.
the shit out of you.
WYK, redefining failure
Wick
one
Tang.
stream at a time.
Wick Tang Gang.
One dumpster fire at a time.
One dumpster fire at a time.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Jay. And make sure you guys come by for the shill show because Submageddon has happened.
Oh, yeah, it's this Sunday at 4. I forgot to give it time. 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Daylight Time, 1 p.m. Pacific, and 9 p.m. British Standard Time. Sorry.
Yeah, and we've actually, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone for the shill show. I'll just let the shill show happen. Thank you guys for watching. As always, much appreciated, chat. I'm Wacksteven, and I am the GM of Doom. I have dragged these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Whack.
Thanks,
Thank you. That was
great
so amazing. That
Thank
was
you
so
guys
amazing.
for tuning in tonight. Thank you, chat, for being amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for supporting us. You're fantastic. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Jay. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Goobers. Thank you, PB. And thank you, Vio, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And, hell of a session. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job. If you guys want to, if you got like a Twitch Prime laying around and you're like, hey, what do I do with this? You can just go ahead and throw it at one of these wonderful people. They totally
At
deserve it.
twitch.tv/Brotato for that Oscar.
Or you can use it here. You can use it here. Use it right
On Sunday. Use it after the
on
show.
Sunday.
Yeah, get
Uh,
some bang for your buck.
And if you guys want to support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to patreon.com/Tablestory, where we've got all different kinds of rewards and things. I think we need an emote of Jay's lip. Table's two lip.
Tables too lip.
Table's two lip. Thank you guys
know
for
how to
watching.
fix it.
And tomorrow we've got Warped coming your way. We are approaching the finale of Warped. We're wrapping that up soon. So come by tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll have that going on. And 2 Sundays from now, we've got Spark of Eternity starting up. We've got Classy Katie, McQuanis, OMG Vandy. We've got Peachy Pixelate and Zacatecus. And I'm doing some weird mechanics stuff with things and the stuff and the things. You should definitely tune in for that, as the premiere is going to happen then. Thank you guys for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Peace out. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to fix this. I can't fix my camera.